Just in case, better safe than sorry. You know what they say.
Yeah, you know what they say.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Challenge Express. Choo choo. We are here, the Valentines. I am Tom, joined by Nicole. Hey, Nicole. Yeah, we're here every week. We recap, or we analyze Spies, Lies, and Allies. This time we're on episode 8. Nicole, how you feeling? How you feeling about the episode? It's Halloween. It's October. It's all of a sudden Halloween.
No, it's Halloween.
Yeah, it's Halloween.
All month long. I'm good. It's cold. I'm freezing. It's 60 degrees, so basically 10.
Yeah, it's still warm over here. But yeah, episode 8 of Spies, Lies, and Allies. This was like the calm before the storm for me. Because we see by the end of the episode, the vet truce has officially ended. So this episode was kind of just like, okay, yeah, like the other 7 episodes, rookies are going in against rookies. So it does take a little bit of excitement out of it, not gonna lie.
Why? Because
we know everything that's gonna happen kind of at the beginning of the episode. Even like we know who's going in, like what rookies.
Yeah, but by the end of the episode, it's exciting again because it's like, oh, shit's going down.
Yeah, but normally shit doesn't go down, but shit's actually gonna go down because there's no more R&Rs, as Devin likes to say.
Wait, so this is literally the last thing I wrote on my notes, but I'm just gonna start with it.
Do it.
The rookies. Okay, so rookie team gets thrown into elimination against another rookie and another rookie. They both can steal a partner, and every single time they've stolen a vet in a vet rookie team, leaving 2 rookies left over. All they had to do was realize that and just choose a vet team. Yeah,
I don't think I thought about it that far because it would hurt my head being like, who would they have to choose to? But I guess it is that.
But there was always options of vet teams.
I mean, Kyle and Amanda were always a vet team. They were the one and only at the beginning, and then Devin and Amber became partners, and then Josh and Ashley. So they had their opportunities, from the get-go. So
But
it is harder. It's easier said than done being a rookie going into this type of game and just expecting, oh, we're all rookies, let's band together. To be honest, if I'm a rookie in the game and a vet gives me a lifeline, like, if you vote with us, blah, 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 we'll keep you in the game for a while. It's almost like, oh, shoot, like I'm a rookie. Who knows how long I could last in this game? I need to guarantee a call back. So let me just stay in this house as long as possible.
I guess I feel like you're giving them too much credit. Like, I don't know. If I went in as a rookie, I'd not allow that to happen.
Yeah.
I would not.
I keep my options open.
At the end of the day, even if you make a deal with a vet, as soon as you're the bottom choice of that vet alliance, you're out. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's tough though. It's definitely, you can't put all the blame on the rookies here, I feel like, because there's complexities to the game that they just don't understand. A lot of these rookies were from other shows, didn't do research, and that's fine. You don't have to do research before you get casted on a show, but
you should watch at least one season.
You should, for your own sake in the game, but I almost kind of like it when they don't, because they're just random.
You watch them learn.
Yeah. This episode was basically the Amber show to me.
I started making predictions right in the beginning of the episode. I was and overly confident. I was like, this is gonna happen, and this is gonna happen. And then halfway through, when I realized I was wrong, I was like, damn, they got me.
The beginning of the challenge blues. We just try to guess everything, and
I know
completely opposite.
I was almost certain Berna and Huey were gonna win the daily. I would have put so much money on that.
Yeah, you even said it last analysis. You were like, yeah, they're likely gonna win. And I'm just like, I mean, they set it up like that, but MTV always.
I know, but this time I was like I really would have put a lot of money on it. I'm really happy I didn't.
They were close, but not really, because they were close to winning that heat but turns out Heat 3 had the best time in general. So it was overhyped a little bit. But I mean, that was the entertainment. Like if they won, the vet truce would have ended this episode. So but yeah, I mean, like we said, I mean, we knew basically what was going to happen the whole episode. Jeremiah was in trouble, but he wanted to be in elimination. He didn't want to be Big T's partner anymore. He wanted a better partner because he's looking to the final. This rookie has his eyes set on gold.
So you agree with his decision? I feel like, I forget who says it, and probably Ashley, but like never throw yourself down.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have thrown myself down this early.
Yeah, and maybe he thought like he would have gone against somebody a little bit weaker if he goes down earlier, but at the same time, like you don't know if it's going to be a pair at the end of the season for the final.
Yeah.
And a lot of times they'll like make you switch up your pairs no matter what. So going to the end with Big T is better than taking your chances in an elimination, in my opinion. I just don't think it's.
That's a good point. But assuming last season has similar rules, these pairs will mean something. Last season they were switching pairs and whatnot, and then they ended up actually running the final with who they ended up with. So you kind of have to assume, but assuming in the challenge, you know.
Yeah, but even running it with Big T,
she must be worse than we think.
Like, I don't understand. Like, she's pretty solid. Like, she can run. And I mean, I think she struggled with running in one of the things, didn't she?
Yeah, running is her weak point, and that's like the main point.
Yeah, all right.
But it was just surprising to see Jeremiah have such high standards for his game as a rookie this season. He's like, I'm looking to the final. Like, I love you, Big T, but I can't have you as a partner. It's almost like, you know, deja vu with CT and Big T last season.
Yeah.
Not quite as harsh as CT was.
Can we just go into like how dumb I was? Like almost certain Amber was gonna throw herself, and she's like, I really want to go down there with him. Okay, first of all, he's not even your boyfriend. He's just like the challenge guy that you're like talking to. Yeah. So you're gonna go risk $1 million to just go like fight with your fake boyfriend down in an elimination. That's really dumb. And then Casey called it. Casey was like, she's not gonna do that. She's just all talk, just trying to like kind of act cool, which I'm team Amber, but the way it played out is like she was just trying to be like big talk, like, oh, I'll go down there because I know I'm coming back, sort of thing. But then I don't think she ever had the intention to go down there at all. It was just her like ego.
Yeah, and she was telling too many people too. She was talking to Bettina, telling her. Then she told Josh and Casey, and the way she told Josh and Casey, it irked me so much. If I was Josh or Casey right there, I would have been like, shut up. You know, you're not going in, but you can't do that, obviously. She was like, I can't believe I might be going in. you know, Amber.
You know, like when you're laying in bed and you're holding your phone and you're looking at it like this.
Yeah.
And have you ever dropped it?
Yeah, of course.
I have a bruise right here because I dropped it on my face.
You covered it up well, couldn't even notice.
Oh, you can see it.
And there you go. I'm sure some people watching can relate to that.
Like 2 hours later, there was a meme that said like, do you ever like drop your phone on your face and just feel like a big piece of shit? I'm like, yeah.
That's terrible. I never do that because I don't trust myself.
Anyway. So Bettina definitely told Priscilla.
Right. Yeah. Which I don't blame her at all. You told somebody you shouldn't have told.
Bettina, if anything, is really close and like in an alliance with Priscilla, not with Amber. So Amber cannot be shocked by that. Like,
whether Bettina believed her or not, she played it off well. She was like, "You are so nice for doing this for me."
You love Bettina. Whenever Bettina's on screen, I just like think about what you're thinking.
Why? I don't even bring her up that much. I mean, I like her laugh. Who doesn't?
No, I feel like you talk about her all the time.
I feel like you're making this up, but well, if you're trying to create a storyline for drama on our podcast, then I'll allow it.
No, you definitely do. You quote her and like whatever.
Quote her, she barely talks in this show.
That's what I think, but for some reason you always pull quotes from her. I'm like, what?
Always. At least
Always. Every day you do it.
Yeah. She's inspirational. What could I say? I just always quote her throughout the day. Oh my God, I'm rhyming.
Do you want to go into like deliberation and Amber getting called out?
I mean, let's go over the daily challenge first.
All right, fine.
I do want to just say, I know we'll talk about Priscilla a lot, but
yeah,
she's amazing.
I love Priscilla.
Does she have any like bad traits?
Maybe was she involved with like the Mean Girls talk? I don't know. I know
it was Esther.
Oh, it was Esther and Berna. Okay.
Yeah, Priscilla wasn't even getting involved in the skinny dipping.
Oh yeah. True. We finally had nudity.
Oh my God, a bunch of it. Well, we had 2 nudities on that one daily challenge when CT and Tommy just Tommy shit the bed. But yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, it feels like an eternity ago.
I know. It's only episode 8.
Yeah. But then I actually paused and looked at the cast standing on the elimination arena. There's not that many people left.
No, I noticed this during the daily. I was like, oh, there's not a lot of teams left. Okay, we're getting down there.
Yeah. Speaking of the daily, it's called Dive Bomb. Partners will take turns driving a water jet, diving into the water and collecting puzzle pieces. Once all the pieces are collected, one person must swim out to TJ's yacht and climb a rope to retrieve a key, swim that back, unlock the box full of the rest of the puzzle pieces, complete the puzzle.
I love TJ when he said it's his yacht. And he just thought it was the funniest thing.
Yes.
Because it's not his yacht. Like
the sense of humor of TJ is on point.
MTV's that, but okay.
Any chance TJ can find to laugh, he laughs. He made it in life. Like
definitely.
Played in 3 heats with 4 teams in each heat.
One heat only had 3 teams.
Oh, okay.
The second one just had 3.
Oh, okay.
Which I feel like makes it a little bit easier because you have less chaos happening in the water and like I mean, I know the statistically like your odds are all the same, but but just like having less people in the heat could make it a little bit less confusing.
Yeah, I see that. Small point there, but maybe. Yes, the water jet was confusing, right? So some people were using it for its intended purpose, I think.
Which is like zooming underwater and grabbing it.
Is that? I didn't even know that a water jet does that. I thought it just stays above water. I didn't know.
The whole point of that contraption is that you can go underwater with it. So the intended use, I would assume, is because those things are all down in the water, you're supposed to just be like zooming and grabbing it, where people were floating on top, stopping, swimming down and getting it. So they're kind of defeating the purpose, and that probably takes double the time.
Well, actually, Emmy was one of the ones that got off and went down to retrieve the puzzle piece. And I mean, they ended up winning, but that could be a testament to CT's puzzle skills.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny. I watched the Aftermath episode and they were saying like some people were so confused, like they would try to get off the water jet, but have one hand on it, but their hand would be on the gas. So they would be like trying to get the puzzle piece, but hit the gas by accident. So they.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
I love how if I was to say like who are the best puzzle solvers in this game right now, if I was to ask you the top 3, those top 3 were the top 3 teams. So
wow.
It goes. I mean, I think like
I mean, and they've proven it throughout this season so far.
Yeah, you have Devin, Ashley, and CT, which
and Josh. I mean, he's been doing decent on puzzles.
So
all right, I'll take that.
But yeah, so I just thought it funny that like maybe it was a coincidence, but it did make it feel like the puzzle solving was really important because everyone seemed to be on the same page at that puzzle.
Yeah, everyone did seem to kind of get to the shoreline at the same time around, you know, within minutes of each other. Yeah, Hugh and Berna almost won. That was the whole like anticipation for this episode. Like, were they gonna win? But they couldn't finish the drill. They got to the puzzle first, but
Yeah.
yeah, couldn't figure out how to complete that puzzle. Heat 3 was fun to watch. They had some good, like a good soundtrack behind it where like when they went underwater, the
Yeah.
music was underwater. So I was
Oh,
vibing.
really? That's cool.
Yeah, it was really cool. So I was vibing there, but I mean, not much else to say about the daily challenge, right?
I mean, same thing where it was better than some of the rest, but
Yeah,
it was confusing to tell who was doing better than who.
yeah.
Which that's how I felt honestly this whole season with dailies. I get to the point where I just don't even take notes and I just watch because I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening. I don't know who's in the lead. I don't know. There's no point for me to even try to figure it out. So I kind of stop. Like I'm just like, okay, I'm not gonna write down the heats like anymore. I'm just gonna watch.
And there was a point where at least I would write detailed notes on daily challenges.
Same
Like
lately.
I'm thinking back to like Dirty 30, and I'm like, can we go back to the days of just like daily challenges like that? Because I enjoyed them much more.
Yeah. I loved when Emmy kind of reminds me of Josh, like full of her feelings, but she cries a lot and she gets like really gosh, she won like a daily one time and she was like, this is for Romania. And it's like, you won a daily, like
yeah.
so.
It's you gotta try to put yourself in her shoes though. She's been like scratching and clawing the whole game going into elimination. Like she went into elimination twice, would have been 3 times if it wasn't just a guy's elimination. Yeah. So her winning a daily and being safe is probably a feeling hasn't felt yet in this game, like being safe.
And it is cool that she's representing a different country that isn't normally in the challenge. So like I know it's cool that she's celebrating little wins, or big wins to her.
No, but yeah, even CT was like, play it cool.
Like, be cool, be cool.
Yeah. CT, man, he's got this game figured out. Like,
I love CT.
Yeah, CT CT and Emmy win.
Yeah.
Emmy complimented him well. I think she understood his puzzle skills and kind of was just like the observer and didn't, get in his way too much. I think I saw her point something out, which helps CT. So she laid all the puzzle pieces out and just observed from a distance.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about Amber at the club, likely drinking before she proposed herself to go in against Berna.
The club is so dangerous because it's always the night before the elimination, or at least they edit it so it looks like it is.
They probably do that strategically anyway.
Yeah, or it's the night before deliberation.
Yeah.
At least, or looks like it is. But yeah, it's always like so dangerous. It's like, just, honestly, if I was in the challenge house, I'm lying. I would tell myself I wouldn't drink, but I would definitely drink.
Yeah. Yeah, she tells Bettina, she tells her big brother crew, which I guess is back up and running.
She's trying, but she better watch out for Casey. I don't think.
Yeah, I think because I think from now on, Casey has a good chance of winning dailies with Emmanuel. So, and the vet truce has ended. So Casey, I think number 1 on Casey's hit list would probably be Amber.
Oh no, I don't think she'll go out of her way to get rid of her, but I think if it like push came to shove, that's a saying. It means
yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Cool. I don't know.
Yeah. Cool.
I think like if it came down to it and she had to choose between Amber and somebody else,
like a big T.
Yeah.
I almost think she would go Amber at this point. I see it in Casey's face. Like you don't see Casey people get under Casey's skin too often.
Yeah.
Casey react, but she has definitely thrown comments in this season towards Amber that have been pretty nasty, and you don't see that normally out of Casey. So
no, I agree, but I still don't think. I think she's smart enough to not like rock that boat because
Amber's not going after her.
Amber's not going after her. Yeah.
Oh, at the same time, I guess you don't want to see Amber in a final.
No,
I guess, right?
I think that's safe
Like,
to
is
say.
Amber that good? Like, is she that good?
I don't know. I
Not
think
to the point of going into elimination against a Berna and coming out victorious, guaranteed.
no. That's why I was like, why is she? Yeah,
In like a hall brawl, I might even favor Berna. She's like scrappy and can run.
honestly, if it was just Berna against Amber and it wasn't a team elimination, I think Berna would have won.
Yeah. That's what was irking me so much about her wanting to go in. Because it's like,
Yeah.
it's
It's
one
not
thing.
that, yeah. It's not like it's just you going against her. It's like you're also now relying on, it's so stupid.
It's like, did she want to like lose or win with Jeremiah? Like, she didn't want to bear being in the house without Jeremiah. Was this an ego thing? There's just so much going into it. But yeah, deliberation. Berna and Amber get into it. That was basically the whole deliberation, right? And I love Berna. She's like, I don't want to hear your season stories.
Yeah, apparently she did that a lot, but they never showed it.
Yeah.
Like,
well, she's always like, I'm so loyal, ass Fessy, ass blah, blah, blah.
yeah, but the way that they made it sound was that she's constantly telling stories about last season.
Yeah.
Which I could see could get annoying. It's like, okay, cool, we get it. We weren't there, we're here, so let's. But I haven't seen that too much.
Right. Yeah, and Amanda had a little confessional where it's like, Berna, speak your mind, because some people are feeling that towards Amber. So some people are definitely annoyed by Amber in the house. And yeah. And then Jeremiah's just like, yeah, I'm down to go in.
Yeah, still disagree, but okay. I mean, I guess it worked out, but again, he's relying on who he's fighting with. Like, you have no idea.
I know.
Oh, him and Priscilla have the best
chemistry.
Chemistry.
Yeah.
They should
probably tell them what we did. And then what?
I feel like they need to be in each other's lives. Like,
yeah, like create some type of business operation together.
Okay. They're just hilarious together. And like they're like handshake and their dance. Like I didn't realize
Corey and Cam last season. I thought they were hilarious together.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize that they were that close because they don't barely show like Jeremiah doing anything in the house.
Yeah, I guess they didn't know each other before the game. You don't know that, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
And Emmanuel will drink your blood if you steal Casey.
Honestly, it was kind of smart that he did like a little like half joking threat, because when it came down to them having to choose between Casey and Tori, maybe that was in their head, like, oh, Emmanuel's already said something, let me go this way, you know?
Yeah.
I'd rather piss off Ed than Emmanuel, because Emmanuel kind of like hinted, you know, so I don't know if he meant it to be strategic, but I feel like it kind of helped him.
Mm-hmm. You could tell he was being careful with his words, because he was like, if you take Casey, then I'm gonna suck your blood or something.
Yeah. Speaking of Emmanuel, how about Tori's now got her eye on him?
Oh yeah. Briefly went over we saw that in the episode. Tori, man. Tori's a hot commodity in the challenge house.
Just single and looking to mingle.
Hell yeah.
I did not like when Emmanuel put goggles on and jumped in the pool.
When he what?
He put goggles on when they were naked in the pool and he jumped in. That's creepy.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
It's so creepy. It's like, all right, like chill.
Okay, yeah, that
he
is.
Like pretended to fall into the pool.
Yeah, that's too much. I hope.
Like,
yeah.
Chill, dude.
Yeah.
Just enjoy the show.
Like the rest of them, yeah.
Yeah, everybody else is just chilling. Like.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, elimination. CT and Emmy send down Jeremiah and Priscilla. So Jeremiah and Priscilla face off against Berna and Huey in Race to Escape. You and your partner are bound together back to back on either side of a 30-foot tall pole. At the top of the pole is a blade, which I thought was pretty dangerous.
I think that's so dangerous. They could have, unless I'm missing something.
Right. I mean, we even heard Huey say it in a small clip, like, you almost cut my finger. Like that,
Yeah.
you could literally cut off a
You could
finger
cut
pretty
your fucking-
easily.
Your wrist.
Yeah.
Like,
Because it just takes one person to slip and then they pull you towards it.
I could be wrong, but it looked like the blade looked like this, but the only sharp part was like this.
Okay.
That's what it looked like. It looked like there was a sharp piece, and then it was like this exaggerated, not
Yeah.
sharp blade.
I just saw the whole thing and it was large too. Like
Yeah,
if
but
the
that's
whole
what I'm
thing was a
saying.
blade, that's pretty
No,
intense.
I don't think so. It looked like just a piece in the middle was like the sharp part, but I could be wrong.
Yeah. And then yeah, partners traverse the pole to use the blade to cut the rope that is binding them.
Yeah.
Pretty cool elimination. Pretty short elimination, pretty fast because I mean Priscilla and Jeremiah had the rhythm down.
They crushed it. I mean, and I don't even think they struggled on the rope part. The other side caught up, but I think it was more just editing. Like, I don't think there's any chance. Like, I think they got up there so quick that they were fine.
Yeah, because they had to cut 2 ropes or just 1?
I think 2 because
I think
they had
2 because
yeah,
they cut 1 and then Berna and Huey caught up. Berna and Huey didn't even get through 1 rope, so so they killed this elimination. And I mean, Priscilla has gone above and beyond my expectations this season. She wasn't even picked on our fantasy league along with Huey and I don't know who else. They're gone by now, but I mean the 2 big ones were Priscilla.
It was one of the guys that went home with Michelle, the first elimination. What was his name?
Yeah, Brennan, yeah. Yeah, and yeah, Huey and Priscilla, I wish they were picked because they brought it this season. Huey is unfortunately gone, but not forgotten. I don't think ever will be forgotten.
I love Huey. He'll be
and
back.
I hope he does another season. I mean, Berna and Huey go home. Do you want to see them again?
Yeah.
Both of them?
Yeah, I mean,
one more than the other.
Huey more, of course. But Berna brought some drama. She brought some competition. So
a lot of drama. She left the house with, you know, her relationship with Nelly still to be decided, her rivalry with Amber, and maybe some other people. She seemed to get under a couple people's skin. So if she comes back, there's a continuing storyline that'll for sure happen. And
you know, MTV loves that. So if anything, they'd probably bring her back for Huey because of all the storylines going on. But how about, we never talk, well, Priscilla, Ashley's threat and deliberation.
I mean, Ashley brought it up. I mean, of course, they chose to put it in the edit. Maybe it's been brought up before. Tori actually brought it up and was like, you know, if you do this, then the vet truce will have to end. And then Ashley was like, yeah, but if you do that, we're going to target you. So Priscilla noted that threat by Ashley and delivered on her promise.
Ashley was scared.
Yeah, is she? I don't know.
Or maybe she was like pissed.
She's still in a good spot in the game. She was just like, didn't care. She just like looked like she didn't even want to be there. Yeah, she looked pissed. She's like, wow, I just got called out by a rookie. Now I need to like do something. I need to shake up this game. I can't believe we missed this because how could we? Huey's ass.
Oh, it's huge.
Dude, it's way too big.
I think
it's like uncomfortably big for me.
I think he made it big.
Yeah, I hope so, because if that's a natural booty.
That's a big old booty.
Damn.
That shit is funny though. Oh my God.
Like, it was literally getting in his way though.
In the way. That's hilarious.
Maybe he could have used it to his advantage and like literally he had to like go at a 90-degree angle and like plant his butt on that pole.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we gotta see him again. We gotta see him in that big old booty again.
Yeah, goodbye Berna and Huey. Priscilla takes Josh, initiating the end of the vet truce. But yeah, she could have picked Kyle or Devin, but she went with Josh. But you saw her and Josh talking earlier in the game, in the episode. It seems like they're close. Oh, okay.
And it's probably because Josh was hooking up with Esther, and Esther and Priscilla were super close. So there was probably a lot of the three of those three people hanging out.
Yeah. Who would you pick if you were in Priscilla's position?
Between Kyle, Josh, and Devin.
Yeah.
I mean, Josh is in a pretty good spot in the house. Kyle is like flying under the radar. Devin's in a good spot too, but Devin's with Josh.
It's like Josh is a better runner than Devin, I think. Devin is better at puzzles than Josh.
I think Kyle's better at both.
Kyle's the most athletic. He's better at run. Yeah. He's the best runner.
Yeah.
But he has the least amount of ties in the house.
Yeah, most likely to win a final out of those three, Kyle.
Yeah.
Most likely to make it to the final, Josh.
Even though he hasn't made it to a final yet. I mean, you could say arguably Kyle, because he's made it to a bunch of finals.
Fuck.
It's actually a good question, because you would think maybe the obvious choice is Kyle. He's the biggest, most athletic, best runner. But then you're thinking about the house politics and you're just like, shoot, Josh and Devin are in a really good spot.
Yeah.
And then if you're thinking about the puzzles, Devin is a perfect fit. So I don't think you could go necessarily wrong, I guess, with either one of them. But yeah, she went with Josh.
I probably would have gone Josh or Kyle.
Yeah. And that left Big T and Nelson to be a pair. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah. Nelson is like notoriously, he's on like this huge losing streak when it comes to dailies. Like he hasn't won a daily challenge since like Dirty 30.
Oh my gosh.
He's doing really bad. And then Ed and Ashley become pairs.
Yeah, and Jeremiah and Tori.
Jeremiah takes Tori instead of Casey. I think taking Casey is a no-brainer pretty much every time. I guess Tori might have it have more upstairs in the puzzle department and the mind games, but she even gets flustered herself. She has been.
I would hands down pick Casey.
Yeah, I would have picked Casey. But it is interesting to see that all of these guys think Tori is like top tier. I mean, I guess with the rest of the cast, maybe she is top tier. I mean, her, Casey.
Amber. Amber's up there.
Amber's up there.
And then
Ashley, I mean, but she's, a mess politically and, but she might be hard to work with, Ashley, but she's still a great competitor.
I feel like she doesn't have any enemies really in the house besides Priscilla right now. Everybody else is cool with Ashley.
Yeah.
I would put Ashley up there. People kind of sleep on Amanda.
Yeah, she hasn't really proven anything.
Yeah.
I mean, she hasn't really like shit the bed necessarily, but she hasn't gone above and beyond. Definitely a smart challenger,
Yeah, but Tori, Amber, Casey, Ashley are probably your top four.
And if you're a rookie right now in the game, you made it.
Yeah. This is like, what do you call this, the merge?
Yeah, this is like the merge. Like you made it to the merge. Your game, you can actually influence your game as a rookie now.
Yeah.
You have some control.
I feel like
you're partnered with a vet and you can have conversations.
Yeah, I feel like it'll be a little bit more interesting moving forward, hopefully,
and
not very predictable. So we'll see.
Yeah, next on, Devin and co want a non-champion to win. So that puts, CT in danger, Ashley, Amber, CT, Ashley, Amber, those might be the only champions in the house.
Kyle's never won.
Nope. Yeah, I think that sounds about right. So
and Tori's never won.
Tori's never won.
Casey's never won.
Nope.
Okay, yeah.
And yeah. So and then Corey may be working with Jeremiah and the daily challenge, which upsets Josh. Corey and Josh get into a little heated argument. So that's exciting. The next daily challenge also looks physical and in like a mud pit. So that should be cool. Spies, Lies, and Allies?
Let's do it. They replayed that clip of Ed saying like spies, lies, and allies. You lied. That's a
Yeah,
lie.
yeah.
He replayed it like 2 times and I was cracking up.
I
I
was
didn't
like, they know it's gold because they
Yeah.
keep playing it. You're a
um
liar.
I don't ever know who the spy is, I guess. Oh, I know. Emmanuel with his freaking goggles on in the pool.
Yeah. Spy goes to Emmanuel. Lies goes to Amber for claiming she's going in.
Yeah, bullshit.
Yeah, and then allies
Or
goes.
you could give spy to Bettina.
What did she do?
She told Priscilla what.
Oh, yeah. She's the one who spread the gossip, which got
And
revealed in deliberation.
and somehow didn't get pulled, like her name didn't get brought up during the
I know,
argument.
yeah. That's very spy-esque of
Hmm.
her.
All right, and then the strongest ally right now.
Strongest ally.
Um, I don't even know who's.
Not much. I mean, we only saw like an alliance break.
I feel like Devin and Josh are pretty solid.
Yeah. Whenever I think of strongest allies, I think Devin immediately. Just Devin
Yeah.
and who else?
Yeah. All right.
Devin just has his hand in like everything in the game right now.
This is one of his best games so far.
Gotta make it to a final.
He's never made it to a final, right?
He has this first season, but it was very lucky.
Uh,
It was like, you pull skulls and whoever pulls like a white skull goes into elimination, and he kept pulling the black skull like over and over again every episode. And he even went home on the first elimination and got brought back into the game because somebody was eliminated. But he still made it to the final, and that was cool. But yeah, only one final for him.
All right. I could see it happening this season.
Imagine it's like a Devin, Josh, like a weak final. Imagine it's like the weakest final imaginable. That'd be entertaining though.
If they
Best of
get
the
all the
worst.
strong ones out, then they could do it. Just put CT against Jeremiah and Kyle against
Ed.
Logan.
Yeah, I forget Logan's in the game. He's
I know.
low key.
We got to get rid of him. I mean, I want to keep him around, but
yeah.
anyway.
Cool. But yeah, that wraps it up for our episode 8 analysis. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you have any questions, comments, put them down below, write them down below. We would love to get back to you, respond, converse the challenge a little bit.
No spoilers.
No spoilers, of course. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I got a new vid coming out soon, just putting some final touches on it. But yeah, other than that, we're out. See you next time. Peace.
Bye.